あー、あ、あー、あー、あー、あー、あー、あー、あー、あー、あー、あー、イベント一回だけやってみるか。うん。よいしょ。
Now, here is Ellie De La Cruz. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Corbin Carroll now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Fouled off left side.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still...
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
うわ、危ないな。甘っ。
Oh, save. And that one wrapped foul. Carroll leads off second with nobody out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but
makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Foul ball there.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Up the middle. Off speed, there's one. Here's the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rudder puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it
ケテマル
was
頼むよ、
absolutely
ケテマル。
hammered through the infield. That's not one you're...
That's down. One hops off the wall. One
ナイスケテマ
runs
ル
in. Runner around third. In to score from first. And they lead by 4.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Chris Bryant at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
あ振っちまう
How
それ
good these offenses are. There's a lot of ball game left.
Got it. That'll end the inning after
ヒハーとよ
bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Jose
The center
Siri.
fielder, Jose Siri.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto.
おお
Now
まだ
fly
て
ball to right center. Carroll sizes this one up.
う
Reaching
え
forward,
ナイス
makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to
Batting
put it
first,
into
the
his
first baseman,
highest gear and go a long way to track that one down.
Garver.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball 1.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
あやっちゃった
That one ripped left field, way back there. And that one is off the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Dalton
0-1's the count.
Varsho now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next pitch
Inside,
misses.
ball 1.
Ball 1.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning, good at bat with 2 outs.
Got him swinging.
はいピッチナイスナイス
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias.
だ
Puts it away for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop,
pitching.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Jose
He's already homered in this game.
Alvarado.
First pitch just misses.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player who keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases, he can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield.
1 ball,
He's
2
electric.
strikes.
Base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Ellie on his way to second.
2.
Save.
硬いな
Cruz
キャッチャー
gets
めっ
his
ちゃ
first steal of the
なんだ
game. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Coming
ナイスバッ
home.
ティン
He'll score.
Couple of hits in a row
The
for
left
him
fielder,
here.
number
Just a
25,
great approach.
Anthony
Looked like that was exactly what he
Santander.
wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Carroll, the runner at second with 1 away. And
Ball
ball
1.
1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
赤いの打てんなマジで早いな
And this one looks like trouble. The run comes in from second, and it's now a 6-run lead.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now at the plate, Carlos Delgado going back. Up against the wall and brings it in. And now it's going to be Mike Napoli. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot
やばい
very
タイミング
often
がね
against a guy like this.
Pajes makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back.
Leading
Here's the
off
third
for
baseman,
Arkansas,
Josh
the third
Smith.
baseman, Josh Smith.
Lee back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And there's one down. So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr.
Now pitching.
Jose Alvarado will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty. And there's a strike. Junior measures 6 feet 2 inches, 22 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH, and he can't come up with it. Man at first with one gone. Andy Pajes now at the plate.
Pajes.
Swings and chases a low one there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back.
And that chance handled, and that's the third out.
Nice, nice.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. In the air, center field. Siri in position. And out number 1 on the grab.
No Vina.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Doubled his first time up.
いやダメだな。
Siri in position. Brings it in. That's out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Chris Bryant. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Oh, now this one's
切れる？
high
お、切れへんやん。ナイスバ
way
ッティング。
back there. On its way, gone. He'll touch them all. It's 8-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And a swing and a miss. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
2 down, nobody on.
あ
Pajes should have this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. The other way. Now a jump throw, and they get the out.
ナイス守備。素晴らしすぎる。
Jason Varitek. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Handles, throws to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
The center fielder.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris.
あー、めっちゃ甘い。
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire
Nice.
over, and that'll do it.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
うお、腕に重く刺さっとるぞ。マイク・ピアッツァ。ギブアップ3ホームランスってどういう意味だよ。おかえり。